Let's just go ahead and get on into it. Cynthia and Mike Hill. I finally got this man name right off the sixth episode, seventh episode. I figure it out when I upload it. But Cynthia, I heard you and Mike Hill are over. Y'all done. Y'all ain't talking. You blocked him and whatever else you did. Sound like you breaking your stuff around your house. Like you having fun. You 51. I think you having fun, you and enjoying yourself, and I'm glad somebody can keep you entertaining. I'm glad somebody can knock your socks off and break your cabinets. That you got to get it held down steady all over again. Like, I ain't mad at you, Cynthia. Sound like you were just having sex. Sound like you were trying to rush something. This big old secret that you couldn't wait to see him face to face to tell, for him to tell you what he wanted to say, but you told him to save it till y'all see each other face to face. So the secret is he finally, after all this time, and he didn't test the waters of Lake Bailey, and y'all up there doing what y'all doing, having fun, and he now finally want to be exclusive. Now, you said y'all been exclusive since this show came on. To find out he wasn't so exclusive. Now all of a sudden he want to be exclusive with you. Hell, after he done broke my cabinet, he would have been exclusive with me, or he would have been out of my life, out my house. But that's just me, and that's just you, Cynthia. So you go ahead and have fun, I guess, though. But Cynthia, that's young people stuff having sex on countertops. I hope you ain't sitting your. You know what, Cynthia? You grown. That's your house. Break the window, break the wall, break the countertop, break the stove, break the washer and dryer. You know what? Go ahead and have your fun, I guess. I ain't gonna judge you too harshly here. I still say he was a step up towards Peter, and Peter up there trying to be shady, talking about, oh, I don't watch Fox. I watch ESPN when he was talking to Nene and all that. So, at least Mike did have Mike got his own money. He can support his own self and ain't got to use your money to try to get the stuff he need to open bar 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So, you know what? If you want to break your countertops, break your walls, break your car window, put it in your hood, hang from the ceiling like Mimi Fox did on that sex tape on Love and Hip Hop, swing from your chandeliers, swing from the tree swing, and jump into the water having sex. By all means, Cynthia, have fun. I'm glad you having fun. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. I ain't gonna bash you too much. Your daughter in college, you ain't gonna never catch her now. Now that she away from you and it only been 24 hours and she ain't set up her voicemail, and now that she done got settled in college, good luck trying to catch her. But you'll catch her eventually though. But Cynthia, I'm glad you having fun, and I'm glad we get to see you this season actually having fun with a steady boyfriend, cause I don't think he never gave you the ring. So steady boyfriend, I guess that's what we gonna call him, a steady boyfriend, and part-time FaceTime lover, and part-time picture lover. And I'm glad you just having all this fun, Cynthia, and sound like you was over him by the end of this episode, cause when Porsha called you Nene, Shamir, and all that over, you said it was a nice break to be away from Mike Hill, and you glad you get to have that break for him because he kind of immature, and sometimes you need a break for him, I guess. So, Cynthia, I'm just glad you happy. You can be happy, having sex, having fun, enjoying yourself and all that. I know it wasn't you looking for a ring. You didn't get that ring. He finally now decided he wanted to be steady with you. You ready for the ring. You ready to walk down the aisle. Him, not so much. So, I'm sorry it didn't work out or whatever. Maybe we'll find out about a reunion, or by the end of this season, why y'all broke up exactly. It sound like it's gonna be about his immaturity and about him acting like a big kid, or like you said, like acting like a big kid and he too immature or whatever the hell you said. So I'm just glad you having fun for a change, and You ain't doing that love game BS like you was doing last season, dating this man, then you had this man on the show, then found out he had a shady past, then Porsha had something on your man, then Eva talking about your man, and she know him from this and that and that, and like, I'm glad that you had fun this season. I can say you had fun and all that. Let's talk about Nene, Greg, and Peter. He came over and Nene revealed that Greg doing better. He fine. He going to do a reversal, and basically now he got a colostomy bag on him now. He going back in the hospital to do a reversal. I guess they took his colon out. Now that it's clean and clear, now they're going to put it back in him. And he won't need a colostomy bag. And I don't know, something about getting it back put in him and not needing a colostomy bag. That's about all I can keep up with. And I'm glad Greg doing better. Like I said, Peter throwed a little shade in. He said he said that he didn't know Mike Hill and Cynthia was exclusive. They was dating. They was going out hard. He don't watch ESPN. I mean, he don't watch Fox. He watch ESPN, and they not compatible. And all the questions Nene asked him, you can tell by the question that Nene was trying to get a response out of him, or a little quick bashing about Mike Hill and about them being in the sports, and he sports analyst and Peter in the sports and watching that kind of stuff, and Nene was looking for a response. That's all that was. So the questioning, it shouldn't be none of Peter damn business. If Cynthia dating the damn ox or a cow, he shouldn't have no opinion or no say in the matter, and he shouldn't meet him at all because there's nothing gonna be there. Basically, Peter just a stepdad to nowhere, so I don't understand why, Nene, you asked him, are you going to meet him or whatever, when Peter was just a stepdaddy when they was married, and he's still there nowhere alive or whatever, though, but Nene, you always shading, you always asking the wrong questions at the wrong time, so I can understand why you ask those types of questioning. I can understand why you did that and said that or whatever. So it's no surprise with you why you ask that type of stuff. Shamar and Ronnie in a marriage counseling, and basically they go see them every 2 months or something like that, she said. She found them from the internet, from a message board, and she been using them, and basically she said we go through what everybody else go through when they married or dating, arguing, or fighting, or bickering and all that, and they go get their checkup every 2 months and go see the Martinez and have a conversation with them. Then they bring up working and not being there for your kids, and Shamari revealed that her being on tour, her going on concerts, that relaxes her, that put her in the mood, and she like doing that, but she don't want to be a part-time mama throwing shade at Kandi about her not being there for her kids' appointment and all that. So she threw a little shade at her and that whole talking about working while you got she got two toddlers. Kandi got a toddler, so she threw a little shade. It was a little playful shade. And Shamar, for this to be your first time, you is giving us a little bit of, a whole lot, in my opinion, about your life. You revealed that you was in an open relationship. You was married. You had a whole girlfriend. He had who he had. You want to go explore your sexuality. You came back, and you have been opening up. You're a little bland and a little dry at times, and you take stuff to heart or whatever, though. But Shamari, you opening up pretty well, pretty early about your open marriage, your relationship, y'all bickering, arguing. You being on tour. What else have you revealed about that? About your mother-in-law, about, Ronnie mama not getting along with her and this and that, and you open it up pretty much, and I kind of like that. Well, I kind of like you anyway, Shamari, that you so open and you're not scared to be judged or be looked at strange. Like you live where you can say you live, you done that. You ain't got to never wonder or guess how would that feel. Would I like it? Would I like to continue doing that or other? You have lived, Shamari. You really have lived, and it shows. And the fact that you so open, I don't think Ronnie like your openness too much, depending on what you're talking about though. But you pretty much open and don't give us too much of your business though. But I like the fact that you open and you like to, share a little bit of your life to us, even if it is personal. It shouldn't be out there, but you don't care and you don't mind, and I don't mind listening. So, but I appreciate you though, Shamari. Oh, Eva and Tanya, Eva and Tanya. And basically it was a date night, I guess. Evelyn, Michael, and Tanya and her fiance, and they talked. Michael and Tanya fiance went to the same Morehouse College, and they known each other for years. And Eva getting to know Tanya, and Tanya getting to know Eva, and they talked. And Michael opening up with a little icebreaker, saying, if I did anything to you wrong or said anything wrong or anything in that particular while we was going to college together, I'm sorry, I apologize. They had fun, they drunk wine, I think they ate cheese or whatever. It was all like a little fun and games though. It was all a little good time and they had fun, and then they brung up the trip to Destin, and they brung up Eva not inviting Nene to her bachelorette party that she said it was just popped up like that, and she had to go. She couldn't invite nobody even if she wanted to, and it was a surprise, but it really wasn't no surprise, but she wanted to act like it was a surprise. So basically she want to redo that over, and basically she want to try to do a redo to make Nene happy and to make the other girls happy, because I'm glad you caught this quick, Eva, that these girls don't forget nothing and they'll hold on to any little thing you do or say or whatever. And the fact that you trying to make it up, you learning good. Whoever, I guess you got your eyes open and your ears open, or your eyes open and your mind open, or eyes and ears open and catching when you doing wrong, catching that where you being a little shady, trying to do better, trying not to step on nobody's shoes, trying to do what you can do or whatever. So I can understand that, and you trying to make it better and try to make it all right. And Tanya and the whole Marlo fashion show about she shaded Nene and she shaded Nene and Swagger lyrics to them about the high and low prices. That whole fashion show her and Marlo did, basically. And she said she didn't want to step on Nene's toes. She didn't mean to be shady, but if it was shady, oh well, I'm sorry. And then she decided she wanted to plan something about a hibachi dinner, like the theme is Tokyo, and then later on we going to Asia, so that's where everybody meet, and that's where the episode ends. And now let's get down to the main event. And I'm not surprised or shocked that Kandi handled this the wrong darn way. Cause it's Kandi. Like I like Kandi. Love her down, love her music, love her in general. You just got a lot of shady shit to you, Kandi. You need to start owning up to your shit, cause this whole story and this whole bull mess, and the fact that you didn't see with your own eyes, and the fact that you running with one side of the story and not hearing this girl out or hearing out what's going on, and the fact that you already on 10, tell me that you fucked up somewhere in this whole conversation, and everything that went down at Todd Purdy, it sounds like it's all of your fucking fault. That's what it sounded like, cause that's what it sounded like to me. And the fact when you and your shady bunch get together and start talking and having a table talk conversation, and the fact that somebody invited like Kandi, I'm sorry. I got to get in your ass. I ain't sorry. No, I'm not. Kandi, now I understand you love your staff and crew or whatever, and you give them like managerial powers. Like when you ain't there, they can take executive and kick people out of their party, out of your party, even though they was invited by you. But they might not like that said person that you invited, or anything going on, or anything might be going wrong, or they see you tensing up or whatever, they just gonna grab you and kick you out the party. Like, Kenny, you did that all the way to fucking wrong. I got some parts of the details, but for the most part, I can tell, Kandi, you fucked up. Your crew fucked up. The fact that your crew can kick people out of people's parties, your party where you said you spent thousands and thousands of dollars, and the fact that you heard, you didn't see, and you running with what you heard over here, and not getting both sides of the story, and not to mention that you ain't having no common sense nor decency to call Porsha to say, okay, girl, what's up? It's the next day. I heard some things. I'm not sure what's going on. I need a confirmation what's going on. Who do I need to check? Who do I need to fire? Who do I need to yell at? Who do I need to revoke powers from or do some mess like this? You ain't hear Porsha's side of the story. Sound like you running with some hearsay, and you just blaming Porsha for her past actions of being loud, running up on people, fighting, ready to fight, and all that, and not to mention while your whole shady crew sit up there talking, they playing clips of Porsha in the worst way possible, and you might be okay with Porsha, but I don't think Don Juan Carmen or this new girl is okay with Porsha. And the fact that they got executive power to kick somebody out of somebody else's party, your party, they being that you the boss of them and they can kick people out of the party, I absolutely believe Porsha. I'm going out on a limb and say I believe Porsha. Kandi, you got too mad too quick too soon. And Ty, you over there talking about something. It was an open bar, and you know how Porsha is when she on the Hennessy was flowing in. I'm pretty sure she was crunk and ready to fight and chest bumping and all that. Really, Porsha chest bumping? You gonna find out the hard way that you was wrong in this situation. Cause while Todd thinking she was drinking, you probably thinking she was drinking and she was the aggressor the whole time. What y'all don't know is that something that saved Porsha and might help Porsha be clean in this story is she got Shamia's side of the story. She got I think her sister, Dennis, and the fact that she was pregnant. And we already know alcohol get people crunk, give people beer muscles. That sounds like somebody you was talking about, somebody that was full of alcohol or was filling themselves with beer muscles. Unfortunately for you, Kandi, you finna get egg on your face. Kandi, Porsha is pregnant and she wasn't drinking. And the fact that you think she was drinking and you was the aggressive one and you did this and you did that, and yeah, Kandi, you finna get this and you finna eat this one hard, baby. You finally finna get caught up in your shit. You finally finna get caught up in your little shady bunch. You like to get your little round table conversation to bash Porsha. You finally finna pay for this one. Cause y'all think Porsha was drunk and doing all that chest bumping and all that. And according to Dennis, Shamia, and I think Lauren, her sister, came too. Whoever invited Dennis' ex was the one that was trying to kiss all over, and I don't believe Dennis for 1 second, cause Dennis, you got too many skeletons in your closet, and I ain't gonna believe the gifts and the tattoos till I see your body and see all these girl names all over your body, so I ain't gonna say nothing about that, but yeah, Kandi, you finna eat this one. You really finna eat this one, and I'm kind of glad and happy that you finna eat this one. And y'all think Porsha was the aggressive one, but like I said, whoever invited that ex-girlfriend of Dennis, they all pointing the finger that she was the aggressive. Now Don Juan and Carmen and the other one saying, Jamie said Porsha was the aggressive. The girl, or Dennis' girl, ex-girlfriend, yeah, like, this whole story is fucked up, delusional, and ain't nobody telling the damn truth. We probably would never get the answer to these questions until the reunion, until it's all cleared up. And Kandi, by the way it sounds like, and you judging Porsha from her past and not from her right now, and the fact that y'all so-called getting along, but you wouldn't leave Dennis alone and won't stop bugging Dennis or mentioning Dennis' name, it sounds like you finna eat crow for this one. I might be wrong. Porsha might have been the aggressor. Who knows? Who cares? But you need to put your peoples in check, though. The fact that your people can kick people out of people parties, you being the boss and they being the employees, and they can kick people. Yeah, Kandi, this is not gonna look good for you. The fact, and Nene, you ain't nobody friend but your own goddamn friend. Now, you was there when Porsha brought all y'all together her house to tell y'all the full story of what's going on and how it started and all that. And Shamia also collaborate in Porsha's story to say that that girl was the aggressor, not Porsha. And you was very vocal, and you said from your point of view, it looked like Kandi people was in the wrong end. These people got managerial powers they shouldn't have or shouldn't be doing, and it looked bad for Kandi on her behalf. And the fact that you couldn't answer the question or said the same thing verbatim what Porsha said and what you said that night says a whole lot about you. It's a shame Cynthia had Porsha back more than you had her back. You pleaded the fifth and backpedaled, Nene. They ain't gonna talk about, so don't put me involved in that. But I do give you credit of the fact that you mentioned that you didn't call her back, or you didn't call to hear her side of the story and check to see was she alright and all that. You was too busy to hear one side, getting the man, getting aggressive. Then when Porsha came and ignored your ass, and Porsha came in like, they said I needed a drink or whatever. I don't know what's going on, and I can understand why Porsha got mad in her feelings and said the stuff she said, that you a fake friend and all that. And also the fact that since this season been going on, you kind of have been talking too much shit about her and Dennis and his tattoos and his gifts and all that. So I can kind of understand going along with that in this party, and the fact that you ain't call and check on her to see was she okay, get her side of the story, but leaving the side that you believe in your people and not hearing her side at least says a whole lot. And I can understand why Porsha went off the hill she went off, and I probably would have did the same thing. And probably would have got in your face if I wasn't pregnant. Probably would have fought you and test your hands off since you say you can drag a bitch. Cause, yeah, Kandi, you fucked up. Porsha, I ain't saying you innocent in this situation. Like, we only got half of the story. We only got two different sides, and Georgia from Kandi's side and the Shady Bunch, and how they sit there like to have a conversation and talk about what's going on, and they judging Porsha from her past and what's going on. And hopefully we'll get an understanding in the full story of what's going on. And I can only imagine who leaked the damn story. Don Juan looked like the little shady heifer that might have leaked that story. I wouldn't put nothing past him at all. Anything involving Porsha, and still to this fact, mentioning Porsha name, his skin still crawls. So I wouldn't be surprised if Don Juan or Karma. Matter of fact, I don't know this new girl, Marjorie or Margaret or whatever the fuck her name is. She might have would have put the story out. Somebody released that story and had every damn blog post writing about Porsha got kicked out of the party song. Anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.